Why, hello there. Welcome back to LJ Plays It. Hold on a minute. There we go. Okay. So, I don't know how many of you out there have actually played this game before. There's a lot of talk about it. Well, not recently, but it was remade in 2014, I want to say, for the PC and for newer consoles. It used to be on mobile, but they took it down. At least on Android they did, and I'm pretty sad about that. Anyway, this is a Mac adventure game. It's a point-and-click adventure game. Very text-heavy. Very text-heavy. So, the action is limited to dialogue. So anyway, I'm going to start a new file. The last thing you remember is standing before the wizard Lachemere as he waved his hands. Now you find yourself staring at an entryway which lies at the edge of a forest. The druid's words ring in your ears. Within the castle Shadowgate lies your quest. The dreaded warlock lord will use his black magic to raise the behemoth from the dark depths. The combination of his evil arts and the great titan's power will surely destroy us all. You are the last of the line of kings, the seed of prophecy that was foretold eons ago. Only you can stop the evil one from darkening our world forever. Fare thee well. Gritting your teeth, you swear by your god's name that you will destroy the Warlock Lord. So, this this game is, thank you very much. This game is very text-heavy, like I said. It also requires a lot of lateral thinking, so you get to interact with your environment a lot. For example, you can open a door. It's a door leading into the castle Shadowgate. This is not the actual castle door, that would be stupid. This is rather a cavern sort of deal, and you're like breaking into it from like the side of a mountain or whatever. Also, see the skull up here? As if by magic, the skull rises. Oh look, there's a key. So we're going to take the key. The key 1 is in hand. Alright, so, enter here. You may also notice there's a torch burning. Oh, hang on a minute. Well, voice acting. That pitiful wizard Lachemere was a fool to send a buffoon like you to stop me. You will surely regret it, for the one thing here for you is a horrible death. The sound of maniacal laughter echoes in your ears. I love this game. I really do. Oh man, that's pretty cool. Alright, so that torch up there is like your timer. So whenever you start running low on time, it's going to start to burn out. So you've got to take as many torches as possible that you come across. I'm going to take this torch, and you'll see later on what's going on here. So we're going to use... Remember that key we took? What do you want to use this on? Click! The key worked. It unlocked the door. Groovy. Enter. The stone walls seem uncomfortably close as you walk down the stairs. Okay. So there's a lot of stuff in this game that you cannot take. For example, they show you a hard lesson in what happens if you get greedy with stuff. For example... No, thanks. It's an ancient tome. It seems that no one has disturbed its pages for centuries. Some people are all like, alright then, I'll just go ahead and take the book. You can't take it! That's the pedestal. When you remove the book from its pedestal, the floor collapses and you fall to your death. Ooh, that music is chilling. It's a sad thing that your adventures have ended here. So saving is really optional, but the main thing you gotta do is just not die. And there's a lot of trial and error that goes into this. Luckily, they start you off in the room before the one you were in. So what we're gonna do here is we're going to open the book. The book is opened and examined. A rectangular hole has been cut out of the inside of the book. And key 2. You're probably saying, what do I need key 2 for? Well, buddy, this is called foresight. We're gonna move down here. The previous room. Descend a long corridor. Use stone archways line the entire hall. Alright then. We're going to use... I got a British accent. I don't mean to offend any British people, but It's so fun to talk like that. Click. Okay. And push B and then A, and you can cancel out whatever's on there. Oh, as soon as you enter, you see a sword with a sling inside. This takes place in the Middle Ages, and most of the characters there were, were British. The sling was taken. Lots of Londoners and such. Alright, then I'm gonna stop being a racist prick for 5 minutes. Not, because it's fun to talk in this accent. The stone passage winds to an unseen end. Wait a minute. What's this? It's a stone wall. Well, okay. I'm gonna open this. Oh, the stone falls away to reveal a secret passage. Cancel. Enter. As soon as you enter the room, you see an arrow on the front wall. Let's look at this arrow. A finely crafted silver arrow is not uncommon in the Elven lands. In the remake, this room actually has them shooting arrows at you, and you have to deflect it. Uh-oh. That's what I was talking about. Let's see. There we go. Torch is lit. Because it uses a torch, and that's how you get that jam going. Alright. So we're going to take this torch. Oh, it's not letting me. Alright. Wait a second. Use. It's pointing this way, right? You move the torch. Whoa! It's a hidden door! There's a spiral staircase leading down. Cool. I love this game. This is going to be a single video playthrough, I think. You stand at the end of a deep chasm. From the darkness below rise the screams of the undead. This cave is hewn roughly into the chasm's wall. Let's look at these two bridges. Judging by the intricate workmanship, this bridge seems to be quite sturdy. Let's look at this one. This shabby bridge is held together with nothing but frayed ropes and rotten planks. The ropes are indeed in bad condition. If you were here, which bridge would you go down? This one. Oh shit, what's this? A wraith is standing in your way, barring your path. Well, shit. Okay, so, you see how this torch here is separate from these torches? Let's examine this, shall we? There's something out of the ordinary about this torch, but you can't put a finger on it. Now let's... I just put a finger on it. Alright. Look. There's a shadow wraith, a hideous specter, who eternally walks the line between life and death. Alright, well, I've got something for you, buddy. Use... put on our torch. Well, fuck, come on, man. Well, use this on, use it on this. The torch burns with a strange white flame. With a shout, you throw the flaming torch at it. With a blinding flash, the white flame engulfs the undead apparition. When you open your eyes again, the wraith is gone. Thank God. Alright, take everything in every, well, not in every room, but in some rooms. Take all the torches, because you never know when you're going to need them, especially in a playthrough. Oh, come on. And then there's this thing right here. Lucy! The cat's messing with stuff. The cloak is in hand. Let's look at this cloak real quick. This heavy cloak contains no frivolous adornments such as pockets or a hood. Okay. The door is open. I love Shadowgate. I'm gonna light another torch just because. Alrighty then. Take... Now here's where you got a bunch of goodies. First of all, let's look at this wall. The sign reads Epor. Okay. Epor, Epor, Epor. You got it! It seems to be some sort of magic word. You've learned one magic spell. NES Shadowgate is pretty cool. I got a story about this, but I'll spill it later. It's an ancient leather-bound parchment. Okay. Let's open the parchment, shall we? Scroll 1 is open. Excuse me. I just drank a soda. Your hands begin to sweat because of your extreme excitement. 5 defined, 3 are 1. 1 gives access, the bladed sun. The silver orb to banish below. The staff of ages to vanquish the foe. Joining 2, the golden blade, the last to invoke the platinum horn. That's actually a huge clue for trying to put together the final weapon to destroy the boss. Alright. This small silver vial glows with a lustrous shine. You notice that the bottle is impossibly light. We're going to take that, because that is something that we will need later. Bottle 2. Alright. Open. You feel the ground shake as the rock moves slowly aside to reveal a passageway. Alright then. The cold water from the limestone drips onto your neck, sending shivers down your spine. Alright, we need something to progress here, so we'll come back. Inside a small room. We're going to use our spell. Pour. Maybe it's pronounced orp. Pour. There are many strange things in this world. When you said the magic spell, the rope moved. Having it stretched up to the hole, the rope stops moving. So what's it attached to? Anyways, let's not question it. This room full of mirrors reminds you of the Elven Funhouse at King Otto's Fair. Alright, let's take some torches. And we might also need that broom, and I'll explain why later. Because I don't want to spoil anything. This is a good game, so. This long, cold hallway is lined on either side by half a dozen coffins. Let's be a Tomb Raider here. A mummy stands silently before you. Hi, mummy. I got a surprise for you, mummy. The mummy bursts into flames, leaving behind a scepter among the ashes. Cool. I would have never guessed that was a thing. There's one of these right here, I don't know which one, will spew out some goo that'll block your path, and if you try to go past it, it'll melt you. So we're not going to do that. We're not going to feckin' do that. Another one contains a banshee. In the remake, the banshee is mandatory. You can't, like, not encounter it. Now open this door. By the way, if you're wondering where this leads to, check this out. Right. Oh, it's that passage that leads to the right? The stone in these walls were probably cut by the hands of enslaved mountain dwarves. Well, now I feel bad. That is not cool. You enter a cold room. The stench of flesh and decay pervades the small chamber. You begin to shiver. This room is really cold. Alright, let's see here. Aw, Lucy's playing with a ball of paper and it's so cute. I think on the remake you can light the torches on the walls, which is a pretty rad move. We're going to open. I actually forgot about something, but it's cool. Fear grips you as you enter this hot room. Oh shit, that's a dragon. Alright, we're gonna take this shield first. Oy! You raise your shield just in time to block the dragon's flame. Now take the spear. The spear is in hand. There, I can't even talk straight. Again, flame spews forth. You use the shield for protection. It's getting hot. You don't know how much longer you can stand it. And let's take this right here. The hammer is in hand. Oy vey. That actually creeps me out. Again, flame spews forth. You use the shield for protection. It's getting hot. You don't know how much longer you can stand. Okay. So now we're gonna make like a tree and get the heck out of here. Room stinks of rotten meat. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. Farted. Open this. Now do not go down here. I'm gonna show you what's down here. It doesn't show it. Well, I was gonna show you, but I don't want to die. You'll fall to your death. Don't do that. This is a walkthrough, by the way. Sort of. Kinda. Open this door. Ooh, what's that? A sharky shark? A shark swims by as if patrolling this calm pool. Oh, look, it's a corpse. Yay. A lime-covered skeleton stares at you through eyeless sockets. What's that? Is that a key? A small brass key. Cool, alright. Groovy. The door is open. Water cascades over a subterranean cliff into a cool, clean stream. Let's get another torch going here. There we go. We're good on torches. take... I'm gonna take like... I'll take like 3 rocks. Stone. We got a sling, so this torch, or this stones would make it handy. We only need 1, really. The walls in this room are much too close for comfort. The damp walls of this eerie cavern are rough and irregular. What is that, though? Hit this. Hit the rock as hard as you can. Pow! The loose rock falls down as if hinged to the wall. I'm gonna open whatever's inside. The bag 1 is open. The bag contains 3 large jewels. Okay, and take the jewels. Yeah. White gem is in hand. Red gem is in hand. Blue gem is in hand. Cool. Dank underground cavern. Okay, we need to get that key. So we need to do a thing. So we're gonna go in that room that had the this gem. Let's see. I'm going to use. See, because there's a hole right here. That seems to be wasting my time. It's a small hole in the wall, some 3 inches deep. Let's look at these. It's a dark blue gemstone that is as big as the pommel of a sword. That's not that big. It's a fine red ruby. Its color reminds you of your adventures across the sea of blood. Oh, dandy. It's a white stone of unknown origin. A fine thing to gamble away in a good card game. Let's use the white gem. What do you want to use this on? Your face. The gem fits perfectly into the hole. A small crystal sphere magically appears on the stand. Because NES graphics mean you're not supposed to have a good view of things, the sphere is in hand. There are 3 Mac Venture games for the NES, and this is the only one that I'm super good at. And, I'm good at it only because before I even got this game, I had a Nintendo Power issue that covered the Game Boy version of Shadowgate Classic, and it had the full walkthrough, so I knew about the walkthrough before I even played the game. So, yeah, I knew everything about this. The sphere. Let's look at the sphere real quick so you know what's going on. Ah! This crystal sphere is as cold as ice. I just wanted you to see what I'm doing here so you know how to figure these puzzles out. And throw this in there. You drop the sphere into the lake and notice the ripples disappear as the water turns into ice. Cool. Check this out. BAM! Key 3 is in hand. We gotta use our torchy torch on the lake. We put the burning torch close to it. The torch melts away the ice over the sphere, allowing it to float to the surface. Not surprisingly, the lake quickly refreezes. The sphere is in hand. You're gonna need this, so don't think that you won't. Don't think you're cutting off that easy, mister. Okay. Back this way. Everything's made of stone. We're gonna go to this doorway. You remember this room? Full of mirrors and such. Gonna use... Save. Let me save real quick. Alright, here we go. We're gonna use a hammer. Now here's the deal. You don't know which hammer or which mirror you're supposed to break or why. So let me show you what happens if you break one of these. As soon as you break the mirror, shards of glass fly through the air and slice into your body. Blood pours from your wounds and your body slumps to the floor. Oy vey, that's brutal. Okay. Now we're gonna break the other mirror because I want to show you what's going on here. I want to use this on. You open a magic portal into deep space. You were immediately sucked through. The lack of air causes you to quickly lose consciousness. The Grim Reaper quickly embraces you. I'm playing this in a dark room, so seeing that skull terrifies me. Not a good way to die. Alright. By the way, in the computer version, you get a achievement or trophy or whatever for doing that. Bellowing like some Norse god, you smash the hammer into the mirror. You shatter the mirror, revealing an iron door. Now we gotta use a torch quickly. There we go. Okay, key 3. You have to unlock this door, which already had a mirror in front of it. We're not even in the castle yet, yo. Just so you know. This is a weird layout. This room is incredibly hot. This must be what the lower levels of Gehenna are like. Gehenna means hell in the Bible. The heat is unbearable and you have to turn back. Alright, so. So, we can't go through there normally, so. Wait a minute. Let's see here. You're gonna use cloak. What do you want to use this on? Self. You try on the cloak and find it very unbecoming. It barely fits over your armor. Alright, well, tough shit. It's so hot you begin to sweat profusely. Well, let's get out of here. Door is open. Suddenly you feel a gust of wind. A searing blast of heat knocks you across the room. Alright, use... remember that sphere we had? That sphere jam was here. Not spear, sphere. As in a circle. An icy cycle. Throw that into the fire. Below you. The hellspawn flames quickly vanish as soon as the sphere touches them. With nothing to feed itself on, the fire drake immediately follows suit. Cool. Alright, your sphere is gone forever. And you have no way to get it now. Sorry. Alright. Alright, here we go. As you step on the bridge, a troll appears and says, "This bridge is mine. It'll cost you a gold coin to cross." Well, I don't have a gold coin. Why? I think I'll give you a spear instead. The troll falls silently into the cavern. You listen, but you do not hear him crash. Haha. Alright. The moon casts a brilliant shadow over the grounds of the courtyard. Alright, we're getting close to the castle. I'm gonna knock this guy out right here. He's a Cyclops. Cyclops stands before you, ready for battle. I don't know if he's my size or what, but anyways, maybe not. He's probably bigger. If he's a bigger guy, that means biblical reference. Stone. What do you want to use this on? Where is that? Sling! You put the small stone in the sling. Use sling. As soon as you start twirling the sling, a magical influence takes over your body. You cry out, "Death to the Philistine!" and release the stone. Bullseye! Whoa! Alright, check this out. This is something you have to do, or otherwise you'll regret it. Get the sword, and you use it on him. You drive the sword deep into the Cyclops. Blood pours out of the wound and onto the grass. It's a dead Cyclops. What do you expect after stabbing him with your sword? Alright, use... The crank turns rather easily. At the end of the rope there is a small bucket. Okay, here's a weird thing about this game. You have to open the bucket. The bucket is open. And then you get the thing inside of it. A gauntlet. Okay. Let's grab this gauntlet and use it on ourselves so we don't have to later. Use gauntlet. There it is. We want to use this on self. Place the gauntlet on your hand. It feels like it was made just for you. Alright, now that we've killed this guy, I'm gonna save this, and we're gonna start a new episode tomorrow. Or rather, in a minute. For me, it'll be tomorrow for you. Alright, laters, guys.